What's going on, boys? No guys here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we've got a 3 million coin squad builder. This again will be a combination of some FUT birthday cards and that new card Langley coming out. We're going to put a placeholder in for him now, but this is on the assumption that Langley will win. If he doesn't win, don't worry, we can still replace him. But I want to get a combination of some good cards, some FUT birthday cards, and also that Ribery card. Now this is for 3kk or 3 million coins. It's a really good team. We're going to have some of the best players you can get in the game as well. The most important thing is we're going to go with a 5-star weak foot, which is the most important thing. This time we're going to go with a 4-5-1. We're going to go away from our natural 4-3-3 for chemistry. And we're going to start it off with one of the most OP players that is currently available, and that is Ribery. Ribery is a card that is extremely underrated for the simple fact he's so cheap. But what makes him better than everyone else, in all honesty, is truly, even on 7 chemistry, he's truly so magnificent. It's because he's got a 5-star, 5-star high medium. Now you see, with a 5-star, 5-star high medium, normally speaking, you have either a bad physical like Neymar, even though he's got his own dribbling style, but he has everything. You know, he's got good agility, good balance, good reactions, good ball control, good finishing, good shot power, good sprint speed, and good physical. And he's got the aggression. He's got everything you want. So if you guys haven't done this SBC, I suggest you do him straight away. Even on 7 chemistry, he's a formidable card. So we got him in straight away. We're actually going to play him in striker. Now we're going along with that. I suppose you can say with tradition. There's one other card that is very, very cheap on the market now. Saint Maximin was rising around the 1.3 million coin mark on PS4. After the FUT birthday cards came out, he did decline, and now he's gone now to a very modest 700k. I bought him for 1 million coins. Honestly, he's one of the best players I've used in this game. High, low, 5-star, 5-star again. I'll be honest, if you could play this guy in striker or this guy in cam, you can get the job done. I think I play him in cam in my main team right now. I think it's a formidable card, but I think really on the wing he'll do such a good job. He's got everything as well. He's got the stamina. It does lack the aggression, but I'll be honest, because he's got that strength, I feel like he doesn't really need the aggression too much. But nonetheless, a very fantastic card. If you have 800k, you should be going for this card. No questions asked. Now moving over now to the left wing. Now I went with Neymar. Truthfully speaking, Neymar is a card that, let's be honest, even at this stage of the game, Neymar is still the best player in the game. Best gold card without a shadow of a doubt. I have both versions. I also had the gold card as well. He costs 100k now. Honestly, even at this stage of FIFA, he's so good that you cannot just not have him in your team. It's just not having him in your team is basically putting yourself at a disadvantage straight away. Gold Neymar still trumps most of the Team of the Year cards that come out. Even the Team of the Season cards that have come out recently, Gold Neymar still trumps the majority of them and still can play very good. We're going to go with the 2 CDMs. Now we're going to go with Blanc, because base Blanc is a very, very good card. He was about 800k. Obviously now, because prices have gone down, he's very, very cheap. I actually have Blanc in my team. I did him in a FUT swap. He hasn't put a foot wrong for me with CDM. But you see, the key thing is with a CDM, someone who's 6'4", medium high, naturally has that presence. And the other fact is the finishing, the sprint speed. If you put a shadow on him, it becomes such an exceptional card that even at this stage of FIFA, you would presume that this card is useless nowadays. But I still use him in my main team. He's still 6'4", still gets the job done, and is still better than Vieira. That agility and balance really puts him in front of a Vieira for me. And the fact he's only 200k is an absolute steal. If you're looking for a CDM to get chemistry in your team, Blanc is the player to go for. The next player we've gone for is Mbappe. Now, I'll be honest, I've not really used Mbappe for a very long time, but he is a really, really good card. I'll more be inclined to getting someone, or should I say, well, it depends on who you really want, but I'll be honest, when it comes to Mbappe, I think if you're going to get him, you ideally want to get the FUT birthday Mbappe. That's truly the best one. It's better than the Team of the Year because for obvious reasons. Number one, the most important thing is that it has a 5-star weak foot. So Team of the Year doesn't have a 5-star weak foot. But this one, the FUT birthday one does have a 5-star weak foot. But we're going to go with a 91 or 80 because obviously we can't afford it. A very good card to use down the wing. That will be our front four. Ribery, Mbappe, Neymar, and Saint Maximin. A very, very good front four. Probably put Neymar in cam. And maybe Ribery strike, probably the best way I'd go with it. I think Ribery's got naturally got those stats anyway. I think on 7 chemistry you get that finishing and shot power, and he's got naturally 97 composure. 97 composure is really, really important. That's why he works so well in strike, especially because he's 5'7", small touches on the ball, and he's got the physicality. So nonetheless, a very good card. Now going alongside Blanc, we've gone with Savanier. A very good cheap card just to keep the budget down, because we spent most of our money on the attackers in all honesty, because that's the most important thing. Savinir is a card that was very good last year during team of the season and still is now. You get the job done. The fact is medium, I think on balance it actually creates some good runs. People think medium is bad, but in a 4-3-3 medium is actually pretty good. But I think if you put him on balanced, he's kind of like not going forward but not going too back. He's kind of just there. But you see with medium is a good combination, just kind of just drifting into space. So he's not necessarily attacking too much, nor is he defending. With balance, he's kind of just in the middle of the space, always there available to pass to. So that's why we've gone with Savinir. Again, good agility and balance, the same thing. Again, good stamina as well. He has everything and he can go forward. So if you do want to put him on balance and he does go forward, he can actually shoot. He does have a 4-star weak foot, 4-star, which does make him very good. But again, another very good card, and the outside of foot shot trait to make him even better. Now going with the back line, now this is a bit debatable on who you want to go with. We've gone with Semedo because Semedo is a card that I really like, and even to this day I still have him. I used all the Semedos in the game. I'll be honest, I think Semedo is the only card that I've had since the first day the game came out all the way into the last day. I still have him. I upgraded from his gold card to his inform and now his headliner. Such an amazing card. Probably one of the best right backs you can get. I think he costs like 70k now, absolute steal. Next thing we're going to go with the debatable choice is PK. PK is a very good card, I'll be honest. For those of you that do like centre backs, I would prefer a fullback in centre back, but I'll get onto that in the end, my variation. Another very good card, PK. The reason why what makes PK really good is that he actually has that pace. A lot of players, they don't really have the pace, and when they do, they really have bad sprint speed, whereas PK, even he's 6'4", he does have that sprint speed. So when you put a shadow on him, he does go to 95 sprint speed. So although he lacks the acceleration, the sprint speed in the build is really good. So if you're up against people that are going to use fake shots or scoop turns, his body presence is really good in the back line. Naturally, we've gone with ter Stegen. Now, I would go with team of the season ter Stegen, but it does increase his price just a little bit over the budget. So just for example's sake, I'll say go with gold ter Stegen. But since I've got the red one in, I'll put him in. But if you can afford team of the season, get him. That way you get the full chemistry links there. Going over to left back, I've gone with Kamara. A card that's actually pretty underrated. People always look at him because he hasn't got the best of stats, but he does have that sprint speed. I think that's the most important. I think that's the wrong Kamara. I think I got his name wrong. The most important thing with this Kamara card is he's got the sprint speed. A lot of cards, what the issue is with left backs and right backs nowadays is that they lack the sprint speed. Now, because everyone's got team of the season and team of the year players, you can't really get away with it. I think his name is Hassan, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is him, 100%. I think this is him. Yeah, most players now, most wingers have all got really good high pace. So you need a centre back or left back and a right back that got good pace that can at least catch up. And Kamara is a really good card. The only reason why his defensive stats is bad is because of that heading accuracy. Had that heading accuracy not been there, it would have actually been a very good card. So ignore it. If you look at the rest of the stats, if you ignore the heading accuracy, no one crosses anyway, and no one really jumps. Jumping is not that important because no one crosses the ball anyway. So he does have the physicality and he does have defensive stats. So that's why people always had that issue with him. And he's got the high agility and balance. So again, he can actually dribble out of the box when you do get the ball towards him. And then for this player, I'll be honest, the person that does fit in here very perfectly is Lenglet. Lenglet is a very good person that fits in here very well. I think he's probably going to win, I'll be honest. I think he's one of the most overused centre backs this year. And I'm pretty sure he'll get above 90 pace. Lenglet fits perfectly in his system. We don't know how much he's going to cost. So just for chemistry purposes and for now, we've gone with Hernandez. I think we're going to go with Theo Hernandez, or was it Lucas Hernandez? The reason why with some of these players as well, some players don't require full chemistry. This is the question I always get asked. Do players need full chemistry? They don't. If they're an attacker or a striker, yes, they need full chemistry. But if they're like a centre back, it's not the end of the world. Because if someone's got 98 stand tackling instead of 99, is it really going to be the end of the world? No, he's probably still going to win the ball if you tackle anyway. However, as opposed to when you're shooting, it's a different situation, because you're shooting and maybe you got 97 composure as opposed to 98. That's the difference between you scoring a goal and you not scoring a goal. So when you're shooting, it's much more important to have full chemistry on your strikers, because Ribery's got naturally those good stats. We don't really need it. That is a team we've gone with, a 3 million coin team. Essentially, everyone's got full chemistry. I'll kind of give you a look at what it looks like as you can see in game. So I'm going to quickly over to Footbin. So this would be what the team will be like. As you can see, most players retain all the chemistry. 10, 10, 10, 10. The only person that does lose the chemistry is Lucas Hernandez. But what you can do is if you get any French manager, let's say you get someone like Zidane, the league is not that important because let's just put any league, is not that important. then Ribery will go up to 7 chemistry with loyalty, and so will Hernandez. So that is how you'll get 2 players on 7 chemistry, or 1 player on 8, 1 on 7, and the rest on 10. Now, if it was up to me, one thing that, should I say, first of all, how would I line this up? I think that's the most important thing. In a 4-2-3-1, in all honesty, Ribery striker, I think I would go with, as I said, Savanier goes midfield. Probably put 7 on the left-hand side. I just prefer my guy going attack on the left-hand side. I think I'll put Neymar cam. I think that's the way forward. And that's the way I'll play it in game, in all honesty. If you don't have that Hernandez card, you can also get the Mendy card. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have got the Mendy card as well. So I think naturally speaking, if you can't have Hernandez or you can't afford him, you could basically slot Hernandez into this team, and it basically is the exact same thing. So if you are on a budget, you can get Mendy, and he does get 7 chemistry anyway, and he's better than Hernandez. If you're going to play a 4-4-2, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of debatable who does go striker. I think, in all honesty, you have to put Neymar striker even so. It's just the way I'll lay it out again. If you do have Mendy in, I'd probably swap him with Semedo. I think Semedo is actually a very good centre-back. That's why I'd put him there. And then I use Semedo and centre-back, gold Semedo and centre-back for a very long time. Even in my 30k team, he carried me many, many times to elite. So good at defending. And if you are going to play the 4-2-2, it'll be the exact same system. But my way, just in case you are watching this video. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably know that I like playing players of chemistry. There is some changes that I would make. First of all, get rid of this Mbappe for the simple reason Di Maria is a better card. Di Maria is a better card and he's much cheaper, but he does have the 5-star, 5-star. So then you have 5-star, 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 5-star on 4 5-star, 5-star players. So if you really want to go and take the squad to the next level, definitely put Di Maria in, and you bring the cost down by a fraction of the cost. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more in order to retain chemistry, what I'll probably go ahead and do is put De Jong here. Now, De Jong fits the budget very, very well, and he is very, very good. Now, this is the way I would line it up. So again, you're still going to retain 4 chemistry. Di Maria will be on 7 chemistry. Again, this time you'll change it up. So you'll go with a manager from Ligue 1, and then you'll go with, for example, Zidane again. That way, Zidane gets chemistry to the French players, i.e. Ribery, and then you have Ligue 1 for Di Maria. Di Maria will be on 7 chemistry, Di Maria will be on 7 chemistry. Saint Maximin will be on 8 as well, but bear with me, he's on the wing, so it's not the end of the world. Him being on 8 chemistry on the wing is not a big issue. At least then Neymar's on 10 as a cam, and Ribery and striker got naturally got a good chemistry. Then you have Blanc and De Jong, a good combination in midfield, and you have the rest of the players on 10 chemistry, and then you can upgrade to Stegen if you really want to this card. And if you do, and if that Lenglet card is available, you put Lenglet into the PK. I'll keep Mendy in the team, and that is the team I'll go with. So if you can afford this team and you want to wait till next year when the cards come out, that's what I'll go for. That's kind of roughly a team I'm working with right now, but again, a very good team that works all around. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Do you have any other requests in regards to kind of squads you want to see? Let me know. I've been building my, I'll probably make a video on my squad, the best players I've used so far. I'll probably do a video on that soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow on how to use the Blitz 3-1-4-2 tactic as well. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe. I do upload every single week. But thanks again for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your weekend league, and all the best.